10 things you didn't know about David Beckham. David Beckham is one of the greatest soccer players of all time. With unbelievable crossing ability and jaw-dropping free kicks, he quickly rose to stardom in England with Manchester United. He has played for Real Madrid and L.A. Galaxy and also captained the England national team. His good looks and fashion sense have also helped him transcend football fame and secure a place as a bona fide A-list celebrity. Now, here are 10 things you probably didn't know about David Beckham. David Beckham suffers from OCD. Many people around the world suffer from obsessive-compulsive disorder, and David Beckham is one of them. David Beckham's OCD manifests in the form of perfection. For Beckham, everything around him has to be in perfect order. It might be a pain living with such a person, but at least we can assume that his devotion to perfection has contributed greatly to his success as a footballer. The accuracy of his set pieces explains everything. He owns a football club in England. As a businessman, David Beckham has capitalized on his fame and invested money into many different projects, one of them being the English football club, Salford City. He's a co-owner of the football club and shares that ownership with several former Manchester United teammates. David and his former teammates, like the Neville brothers, Paul Scholes and Nicky Butt, are originally from Salford City. Owning the club and trying to have it rise to the top is their way of giving back to their hometown. He is a very generous man. David Beckham is an incredibly charitable person, a character many people overlook. When Beckham signed with Paris Saint-Germain towards the very end of his career, he was paid a whopping $5.3 million. However, he didn't take any of the money. He donated his entire salary to a charity for children. That's pretty crazy, even for a multimillionaire. This shows how generous this man is. One of his tattoos is spelled wrong. David Beckham is a fashion and cultural icon, and as a model, his tattoos have become very famous for their brilliance and quality. However, one of his tattoos has been spelled wrong. To make matters worse, the tattoo is devoted to his wife. He has her name written in Sanskrit. However, instead of saying Victoria, it says Vikotira. We don't know the tattoo artist that made that mistake, but we're pretty sure he didn't get a pleasant review from the Beckhams after that. He has a lifetime contract with Adidas. David Beckham is extremely sought after by sports fashion companies. While that is not a new thing, David Beckham is special because he managed to get a lifetime deal with Adidas worth a whopping $160 million. We're sure this deal comes with some juicy royalties every year. Adidas isn't the only company to recognize how marketable the star player is. Some of Beckham's other endorsement deals include the likes of Armani, Diet Coke, Burger King, and Samsung, the latter of which earned him $27.7 million in 2012 alone. He got punched by his wife. For a man as good-looking as David Beckham, he has no problem getting attention from the most beautiful women in the world. Beckham was accused in the year 2004 to have had an affair with his former personal assistant, Rebecca Luce. Since then, there have been a number of occasions on which the former footballer has been accused of cheating on his wife Victoria. However, Beckham has always denied any of these claims. An extract from the wife's autobiography explains that on one of these occasions, she had become so upset with the claims that she punched him. The couple has managed to stay together all these years, so we're sure everything is good with them. Voice coaching. Beckham was known for having quite a squeaky voice in his younger days, so he took voice coaching lessons with his wife Victoria. The pair decided to do this when they started gaining notoriety outside the world of football. For Beckham, this lesson helped him deepen his voice and speak more eloquently. If you hear interviews with Beckham now, he is incredibly well-spoken and articulate. The real reason he left Manchester United for Real Madrid. David Beckham is still best known for his time at Manchester United. He was such a darling boy at the club that it made major news when he agreed to move to Real Madrid. However, many don't realize that this transfer took place because he had a big fallout with Sir Alex Ferguson. It is believed that this is the reason he decided to move to Real Madrid. David Beckham has been in a few movies. Like a number of sports stars through the years, David Beckham has dabbed in the world of acting, although he would probably be the first to admit that it's hardly his strongest skill. Some of his movie cameos include The Man from U.N.C.L.E. and King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. He is a very emotional man, very much in touch with his feminine side. Beckham might be considered to be the pinnacle of masculinity by many people. But the truth of the matter is, he can be reduced to a sobbing wreck by certain television shows and movies, and it's not necessarily the ones you would expect anyone to cry over. In an interview, the former football star admitted to crying every time while watching Bruce Willis' masterpiece Armageddon, as well as television shows like Friends and The Office. We hope you enjoyed learning these 10 things about David Beckham. Let us know which one was your favorite, and if there's any one that we may have missed, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you see our videos every time they go up.